How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a great day. If you're unfamiliar with me, my name is Bungle. I like to do whiteboard presentations, and today we're going to be talking about Enlisted, the World War II free-to-play first-person shooter. Now, you may be asking yourself, Bungle, what is Enlisted? Well, Enlisted is a good alternative. It's a free-to-play alternative to, let's say, Battlefield 5. If you want kind of historical accuracy, historical authenticity, kind of realism with the outfits and the time period and everything of World War II, Enlisted is the way to go. Now, if you've also been a subscriber or you're new to my channel, you kind of see with other my related content, I've been talking a lot about the Battle of Berlin, right? I've been talking a lot about the premiums in it. I've done multiple videos, so definitely check it out. I think I've reviewed most, if not all, the premiums at this point up to date as of today's date of the 1st of June 2021. All right, now going on with it, right? So, I've been talking about Battle of Berlin, all right, but to get into the Battle of Berlin right now, since it's in closed beta access, and if you're watching this in the future, this pack probably isn't going to be around. And the reason I'm saying this, and I kind of kicked myself in the foot now with the Battle of Normandy, because I should have went and pre-ordered that pack too, is that this is a Battle for Berlin bundle, all right? It's going to cost you $50 to get into the Battle of Berlin so you can progress, right? And the big thing right now is progression. You can go and play Battle of Berlin right now, but you're going to be stuck with level 1 squads. And to be honest, it's not a fun experience. The squads are kind of scrubby, and especially if you're playing as the Germans and using the Panzer 4J against a T-34-85, or even the premium M4A2 76W wet rack Sherman that the Russians get, yeah, you're going to have a hard time. So my thing is, why play the Battle of Berlin if you're not going to keep your progression and move on, right? So there's kind of that too, that incentive to kind of go ahead. Now, I'm also saying some of your opponents are going to be stuck at level 1, so you can kind of club them a little bit and progress easier that way. Alright, so we're going to give you an overview, kind of how this works. I'm going to give you an overview of the Battle of Berlin bundle. We're going to talk about the weapons that's included with it, the benefits of having a premium squad, kind of what they bring to the table. Now, starting off right away, alright, so this is a Battle of Berlin bundle, right? Pre-order access. So this bundle is going to go away when this goes open beta. So similar for Battle of Moscow, similar for Battle of Normandy, there are certain premium packs, premium squads for both factions. So in this case, for Battle of Berlin, you got the Russians and the Germans, right? Battle of Moscow, you had the Germans and the Russians. Battle of Normandy, Germany and the United States. Each of those had certain premium squads that were only exclusive to the pre-order time period, right? And then once it goes into open access, those pre-orders, those bundles go away. These premium squads tend to be pretty good, alright, and I'm going to go right into details about why they're pretty good in my opinion, and we're going to talk about the weapons and all that. So, overview, right, these are both assault squads. So you're going to get assault squads for Germany and assault squad for Russia. Starting off with Russia, the PPD-40 DSZ, alright, so I kind of like to think of it as a PPSH. This basically has a bayonet on it as well, so you can go and bayonet enemies if you wanted to. Personally, I don't really do that. I like to go and stay in long-range engagements or medium range and short range with this weapon. And the fire rate on this is insane. Probably, I would say, of all the pre-order premium packs that I've looked into or I've got, this is probably the most fun. And the reason why is the PPSH, I think it has like 71 rounds. You have 2 clips of it. Oh my goodness. If you get into an opportunity where the enemy isn't looking at you and there's a swarm of them, you can mow down like squads, like up to 2 squads at a time. It's insane. The fire rate's great on it. It's like a machine gun basically. And the range on it is pretty good. I'd say it's good out to medium range, medium to close combat. You'll do great. In long range engagements, of course, I wouldn't bother firing a machine gun or submachine gun that far out. Wouldn't make much sense. But for Battle of Berlin, since this is kind of like close quarters combat, this weapon excels, and I cannot hem up on the squad. I love it so much. It's so fun to play alongside using the review also talking about the Mosin Again squad, the 1944 Guards version, and having that squad as a backup with this and the premium Sherman. Not saying I'm going full wallet warrior mode, but if you want to go and grind the campaign faster, this is a great lineup with it, right? In addition to all the other regular squads and stuff you can unlock through the campaign progression. So if you're looking at grinding through the campaign pretty quickly, especially with the Russians right now with like an 80% win rate, definitely a great investment. Now we're going to talk about the MP41. The Germans also get an assaulter. The same thing with the Russians. You get 4 crew members, right? 4 squad members. So the problem is if one dies or the bots are being stupid and you tell them to stay somewhere and they all die, like you're on your own. So you gotta keep that in mind. Limited squads, you gotta play around kind of the AI right now. And it's unfortunate, but the AI is not that good. Now the MP41, the interesting thing about this weapon, right, and kind of how these premium squad works is that they usually have a specific weapon that's only exclusive to that premium squad. You're not gonna see it in the tech tree. But one of my viewers did correct me on that. If you look at the Battle of Normandy in German Engineer video I did, they have a Gewehr 41, which you can get in the Battle of Moscow. So maybe not in the same campaign, not in the same campaign to share the same weapons, but different campaigns that carry over, so they kind of get lazy with copy and paste. So be mindful that this may show up in another campaign, but I highly doubt it. So the MP41-1, what's interesting about it is I don't know if it's an autoloader system or if it's a dual mag system. Basically, you have two clips on your weapon, two magazines. So you fire, you go through one clip, you have like a 0.5 second, 1 second reload to the next clip, and then you go right away. And then after that, it's like a long reload, changing out the clips. So I think it's a dual mag system. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, it's just an MP40 that gets more rounds and has like an autoloader mechanic going on with it. So it's kind of, I mean, it doesn't stand out and knocks my socks off compared to the Russian premium squad. I mean, it's an MP40 squad. I don't know what else to say. You just play it as an MP40. Nothing really, wow, spectacular about it, in my opinion. Now, you may be wondering, all right, Bungle, we're talking about all these premium squads and everything. What does it bring to the table? Well, pretty simple. It gives you an XP boost. All right, so you have your premium. Hopefully, if you're looking at investing in this, you should also look at getting premium, all right? Because premium, in addition to premium squad, expedites your grind through the campaign levels, right? And if you're unfamiliar at this point about the campaign level system, basically how it works is as you progress through, as you play matches, everything, you get XP and you progress through a campaign system, the campaign level. Each campaign level unlocks a new squad, new weapons, new tanks, new planes, etc., right? So they kind of expedite this. If you have a premium account alongside a premium squad, you get to understand like, oh wow, if I do well in the match, then I get all this XP and everything like that, right? So there's that as well. You also get a level 4 squad, so this is basically, you take it out of the box, good to go. It's like if you build up a computer, right? Building a computer is kind of like building a squad, right? You got to go build a squad a certain way. If I go to iBuyPower and I buy one of their computers, take it home, it's good to go. I can turn it on out of the box and be good to go. So this is kind of how it works with the premium squads in this game. It's basically buying an iBuyPower, taking it home, and using it. Personally, I don't buy iBuyPower, I build my own, right? But in this case, it's a lot more for convenient that you just go buy the premium squad. You can take it out there and not worry about managing perks, managing stuff, because this squad is basically tailored by Gaijin or by Enlisted with the perks and everything that will make it a good or a decent premium class. All premium classes or vehicles and stuff in this game are good, and I've kind of hinted on this before with other premium squads and everything. It's how you play it, how you understand the game, right? If I'm playing the Russian assault squad here as a sniper class or sniping with it, I'm not going to do well, right? Because it's not designed to do that. So you have to understand getting into this. Hopefully you've played other campaigns. Hopefully you've played other campaigns and understand the class systems. But if you don't, or if you're that type of player that's scoring bottom half of your team constantly and struggling, you need to understand the game first. Once you get the mechanics down, once you feel comfortable finishing in the top half, if not better than your team, then look at getting premium squads. Especially Battle of Berlin, I would say, honestly, I really do like it compared to Normandy and Moscow, just because the close quarters combat is a lot of fun. It's really cool kind of just getting in those kind of brawl matches and everything like that, whereas Normandy and even Moscow sometimes can be long-range engagements where you're getting sniped just trying to move to an objective, right? And to be honest, is that really fun sometimes? Not really. So that's my take on it. Battle of Berlin is a good investment. If you're definitely playing this game, played other campaigns, and want to dip a toe and dive into this, if you're also looking at trying to progress past level 1 and trying to get your progression state, there's definitely a good investment. Keep in mind, this is probably going to go away when this goes into open beta, right? So if you're watching this 2 years, 5 years from now, whatever, and you're like, what are you talking about? Well, it's a pre-order incentive, and I'm pretty sure Battle of Tunisia, whatever, when they talk about the British campaign and everything like that, there's going to be a pre-order for that as well. So I would recommend picking it up if you want to get into Battle of Berlin. If you're only focusing on one campaign, focus on one campaign, because it gets really grindy real quick, right? But I love the Battle of Berlin. It's a fun campaign, great investment. The Russians are just, I would just grind the Russians first. If you start playing this right now, grind the Russians because it's just 80% win rate, very easy, steamroll Germans all the time. Then work on Germany, because I have a feeling down the road when they add more levels, Germany's going to get a little more powerful than what it is right now. So we're looking at that. But other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you all take care. If you got suggestions for other content, comment down below. If you're a new subscriber or a new viewer, I hope today's the day that you click that sub button. Comment down below for future suggestions of videos. I do take notice, and I do take your suggestions and make videos based on that. I'm also working on building a Discord. I'll have it linked below too, so that way y'all can have that direct line of communication with me. But other than that, I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you all have a great day. Take care.